Good day and welcome to Daily Trust TV. I am Bahamas Victoria and this is LifeXtra. Oftentimes we are usually asked, if you're given a position, if you're given a certain maybe money or something, what will you do with it? You know, like hypothetically, like there are so many situations, like maybe we're talking about economical strength, that's financial strength, power, influence. They were like, oh, if I were the richest man in Africa, I'm going to do this. Or if I were the tallest person, I will do this, I will do that. So today on LifeXtra, we're discussing something similar. And the topic we're discussing today is a topic that has been, shall I use the word overflogged? So want to flog it some more, you know, and like discuss it. Like there have been essays written on it, there have been vox pop on it, there have been debates, left, right, and center, like even at school level, informal level, everywhere people talk about this. So it's today on LifeXtra, where the topic is, if you were Nigeria's president for 1 week, that's 7 days, what will you do? You know, it's not enough for you to just criticize, okay, the president is not doing this, the president is doing that. So this is not an opportunity. If you are in the position of the president, you have the powers of the president for 1 week, Nigeria's president, what are those things that you do differently? I am Bahamas Victoria, and today with me to discuss this issue is our regular customer, Mrs.
Esohe Ebota Akuma. Good evening and welcome to LifeXtra.
Okay, thank you. So, let's get the ball rolling. What will you do if you're Nigeria's president for 1 week?
Okay. This question is, I don't know how to put it now. What I would do if I was Nigeria's president for a week?
Yeah.
There are so many things to change. Let's see. First of all, I would look at, shall I say, the standard of living. First of all, I'll create an agenda, 1 week agenda, which is 7 days agenda.
That's a good one. First thing first, agenda.
Yes, 7-day agenda.
Yes.
Then, with that agenda now, I'll be able to know what I will do on Monday, on Tuesday. So, let's say I would try my best maybe to do some certain things. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're watching, those of you watching, what will you do? Let us know. Something very important to notice. We're talking about 7 days. 7, not 7 years, not 7 months, you know, because there are some things. Let me say, if you say you want to maybe build the second Niger bridge, those are things that are not feasible within 7 days.
Yeah.
Or maybe you put change legislation that will allow that to come to pass. Maybe those are things that can happen in 7 days. So if you're watching, please tell us, what will you do? You never can tell. Some of the ideas you share might be what Nigeria really needs. You know, maybe someone is watching, someone is reading the comments. These are some of the suggestions we'll have today. Might be something that you know, you never can tell. So please let us know what we will do. And this is actually a topic that I know a lot of people are going to participate, because from what I'm seeing, we have so many comments already. There are so many comments, you know, because everybody see, you know, when you're not at the driver's seat, you can drive better than the driver.
Yes, no.
So you feel that, no, are we from doing our deal like this? Please come and tell us. What would you do if you're Nigeria's president for 1 week? So let's take comments, because the comments are really plenty. So on Instagram, our Instagram is at daily_trust. So if you're on Instagram, you can send us your comment via Instagram. On Instagram, okay, my page is not opening. Okay, I am Abati. I am _Abati said, if he is Nigeria's president for 1 week, what he's going to do is population census. He didn't tell us how he intends to achieve that, but basically, I want to believe population control will be his focus. If that is going to be feasible in 1 week, I don't know. But that's what he said he's going to do. Okay. Abdul and the Cabo said, all my cabinet will be young, energetic, and smart youths. Okay. So, Abdul, let me get this. So you have 1 week, and all you're doing
appointing cabinet members.
By the time you're done, 1 week.
It's over now.
It's over. Okay. Let me move to Twitter, and our Twitter is at daily_trust. So let me get some of the comments we have on Twitter. We have from Ismail Musa Zango. He said, I will declare state of emergency on NEPA. scrap all the assemblies and suspend the constitution so that I can restore the nation's lost glory without any interference. That's the part about suspending the constitution.
Country without laws.
It's not that constitution is suspended does not mean there are no laws.
Okay.
I'm not a political analyst here, but I in a way it makes sense. But of course there will be so many loopholes, legalese problem. But I can understand. If you have very short time, you can't, because there are so many bureaucracies you have to follow. You won't be able to do it. So the only way, if you follow due process, you're not going to achieve anything within 1 week. So technically, it actually makes sense suspending the constitution. And of course, say scrapping National Assembly. So it means he's just going to be like a dictator kind of president within 1 week.
To do things on his own.
Yeah, in a way it makes sense. But I don't know if that is legal or not. But that's what Ismail and Musa Zango said. Okay, so let me move to Facebook. On Facebook, our Facebook is at Daily Trust, just Daily Trust. Let me get some of the comments. Okay. Okay, Saleh M. Mesau, he said, I'll be strictly, sorry, let me get that. I will strictly adhere to justice, fairness, and findings from grassroots of my people to know what's really going on in the country. Okay, so he said he's going to. Now, the thing is, this is actually good, of course, fairness, justice, transparency. Those are very good tenant now? Principles, things that should guide good governance, of course. But the thing is, when you have 1 week.
Just 1 week. How do you intend to achieve all that?
Yeah, so even though it's a good one, but I don't, is that feasible? Do you think that will be feasible within a week?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
So we move to the next person. We have Dari Adekoya. I said, divide the South from the North. Grant it independence to Dua Republic. Okay, so Dari Adekoya, he's talking about splitting the country into different republics. So some people will agree with him, some people will not. But I guess it's one of those people who feel Nigeria shouldn't be one. Yes, he has his reasons, even though he didn't tell us why. Usman Aminu. I don't know. What he said is that he's going to do away with all the current politicians, like everyone, their aides, like he's going to take them out of the picture.
Okay.
That's what he said. Then he said he's going to go and find looters in every ministry.
And do what within 1 week?
If there is any allegation against you, say if you are his brother, he's ready to do away with you too. He said, of course, he's going to make sure everybody is allowed to practice their religion. Okay. He said he's going to change the salary structure of the Senate President, the House of Rep. He said, in fact, no politician will earn more than 50K. Whereas white primary school teachers are going to earn at least a minimum of 100K.
That's a nice one. That's very good.
This one, I mean, that's a very tall order for 1 week.
Seriously,
it's a very, very tall order. There actually made some good points, valid points. Out of primary school, it's actually very good. I've always felt that that is the foundation level.
Yes,
and yet we have the most underpaid set of people in the primary school sector. Just recently, I had this argument with a teenager in his late teens. He's already in higher institution, and he wrote something talking about teachers and saying how can teachers come and be the one giving them advice or showing them a way where they themselves have not
been there.
Yeah, like he's saying they want to tell you about success where they themselves are not successful. And I asked him, why would you think a teacher is not successful? You now say they are at the bottom of the ladder. Like that's what he said. I felt really bad. I actually really defended teachers. I felt they are not, they are actually, no, as in you shouldn't say that because they are teachers they are not successful. I actually felt bad that teachers are actually synonymous to
nation builders. They are actually nation builders.
So yeah, like a young teen like that would look at teachers and feel that they're at the bottom of the ladder, that they are not ambitious, so they are not a success story. I guess if so we get a president like Usman Aminu, definitely primary school teachers.
They will enjoy you.
Anyway, that's by the way. Back to the topic of discussion. If you're just joining us, this is Life Extra on Daily Trust TV, and the topic we're discussing is what will you do if you're Nigeria's president for 1 week? That is 7 days, not 7 months, not 7 years, not 7 minutes, not 7 seconds, 7 days. What will you do? And we've been taking comments across our social media platform. For Twitter is at daily_trust. For Instagram is at daily_trust, and for Facebook is at daily trust. So our Faki Aminu said, I will stop security votes allowance and stop all checkpoints. No security personnel will be allowed to stay or be given officers. Okay, he says he's going to stop security votes, of course. That's the allowance of security votes. He's going to stop all security checkpoints. Nobody will be above the law. They will be under the state of... Oh, he says he's going to make every place will be under the state of emergency. Yeah. So until we all have peace in every place. So every citizen will have to make everybody work and live free everywhere in the country. So our forecast says going to declare a state of emergency in Nigeria. There have been situations whereby we have state of emergency declared in Nigeria. There are a couple of states. Yeah. I think even the Northeast region at the point, the then president declared a state of emergency.
I remember Plateau State.
Oh yeah, that was crisis, right?
Yeah. That was about 2009, 2010 or thereabouts, when a sole administrator was appointed for I think about 6 months or so.
Okay.
So those are incidences, and things went well. So declaring state of emergency in Nigeria as a president, is actually nice. It makes sense.
Okay. Mahmoud Haliru said, declare free education at all levels, order for tractors and distribute to all states, ask or urge you to employ all graduates. Well funded, give contract for dualization of all the federal roads, and evaluate our currency, 2 naira to $1.
Nice.
Malam Mahmoud Haliru. So you're going to do all this within
1 week.
Nigeria, we're looking for people like you. Send a proposal to the presidency.
Seriously,
if you can achieve this, no, you shouldn't be worried. Right? Send a proposal to the presidency. I want to believe that they will really want to have a blueprint of how you intend
to achieve that.
Yes, to make $2 naira to equal to $1. That would be great if that's actually feasible. But do you think you'll be able to achieve this within 1 week?
I tire.
Okay, let me take more comments. It's loading. I think I'm having slow network connection. I have one here from Faisal Ibrahim. Faisal Ibrahim says he's going to shape the Nigerian constitution. So Faisal, shape it in what sense? When you're talking about shaping the constitution, in what sense? Like, if you're still watching, please let us know how you want to shape the Nigerian constitution. I have Monday Oga Richman. He said, change the constitution of Nigeria and implement benefit to citizens. Yeah, so he says he's going to change the constitution of Nigeria.
Okay.
Ekere Ojoba Osemi said he's going to do away with everyone in power. Yunusa Abba Balarive said, I'll change the system into a parliamentary system. Why? I'm noticing a lot of people are saying constitution. So it seems Nigerians, so far so good based on the comments we're seeing. Since Nigeria are not really comfortable with the constitution the way it is, so they are like saying that
they'll change the constitution. How do you intend to do that? That's what we want to know. How do you intend doing that?
Ibrahim Haruna, he said he's going to shut the Senate and allow the reps. So maybe we want to turn it to just a single house instead of the dual
houses
that we have. So why Senate? Why not reps? Why not the other way? So Ibrahim Haruna, if you're watching, why in particular, why do you think is the Senate that should be shut down and not the reps? Someone here said, Prince Sunnyside, he said he's going to sell the country to the, if he's president for 1 week, he's going to sell the country to China.
You do what?
Yeah, he's going to sell the country.
Oh my God, that means we are doomed then. Oh.
So far so good. What's your take?
For me, it seems everyone is talking about constitution. That's what they will do. Like I said, first of all, for me, I would first of all have what I would need to work with. I'll look at areas that need more attention than the others. Basically, we have health, we have education, we have feeding. So those, I think, for me, those are some of the areas I would try to look at. And I agree with what one of the respondents said, talking about education. Yes, I would try as much as possible to make education free so that every child will be off the street and go to school too, because every child needs to be educated. So a developed country starts with an educated child. So I will make sure every child is off the street, they go to school, and then from there, for those that don't want to, then I'll look for a way to create jobs for them.
Thank you for that contribution. If you're just joining us, this is LifeXtra on Daily Trust TV, and the topic we're discussing today is what will you do if you're Nigeria's president for 1 week? Take cognizance of the fact that it's 7 days you're working with. And we've been getting comments so far. So a lot of persons have been saying that they're going to like work on the constitution. So what will you do differently? It's not enough for you to just criticize. So this is an opportunity for you to like tell the world what you think can take Nigeria to the next level, to make Nigeria better. So still taking comments from Facebook. I have one here from Ilyasu Galadi. He said, "I'll command chief securities of every force to arrive in the area where there are insecurity problem. Basically, but we are doing that already. Usually, the president on several occasions has commanded the forces of to the places where they've been redeployed. Yes, he's done that. So that's good. Okay, so we have one here from Ajibola Ololade. Now Ajibola, he has like a 10-point agenda, like you. Yours is going
Mine
to
is 7, one for each day.
In his own, he wants to like
10.
Yeah, he has some 10-point agenda.
Let's hear it.
Quickly take some of the agendas. He said he's going to reshuffle the cabinets by putting the right people in the right ministry for quality service delivery. Boss, you're going to do this within 7 days. He's going to review existing policies. He's going to appoint new chief of staffs. He's going to sign into law the Police Reform Act of 2018. Oh, okay, that's nice. He's going to sign into law the Electoral Act of 2018. These two, he's just said, the Police Reform Act and the Electoral Law. Signing them into law, that's actually something. This is among all the comments I've read,
this one so far, seems to stand
out. They're actually feasible, something that it's actually doable within those days. And these are something that will have impact after. Signing them into law, I don't know what's the procedure for reversing laws in Nigeria, but I know it's not going to be a one-day thing. So it's going to take a very long period. Time. So if you sign them into law, already those things, it's just implementation that will go. So this is actually a very good one, like something feasible, something actually really doable within a period of 1 week. So Ajibola Ololade, that's a very good, that's a good point from you. So he now said, but he has a very tall order. He's going to appoint new chief of staff. He's going to appoint new Air Force chief. He's going to send he's going to send planes to South Africa to bring back Nigerians because of the crisis. That's sweet in that region. Well, I don't know if the Nigerians there want to come back. He said he's going to shut down Africa. He's really angry with South Africa. He said he's going to shut down the South African embassy in Nigeria. Well, he actually have what are they called? He has some of the points actually, aside from the reshuffling of the cabinet, and those are things actually feasible within
a week.
Yeah, you can actually shut down. I'm not advocating for shutting down any person's embassy. I believe in Georgia. I don't believe in war. So
dialogue,
dialogue. That's Georgia. Yeah. So, but I actually think, let me say, for instance, hypothetically, if you want to shut down an embassy, you can do that within 24 hours.
True.
So that's actually.
Before you take comments,
okay.
Now let me turn the table and put it back to you. What would you do if you found yourself in that position?
In Nigeria, as a Nigerian person.
For 1 week, yes.
But I've been saying all what I've been saying all this.
No, you've been taking people's comments. Now it's your own turn to say what you will do. It's your own turn.
Am I looking presidential now?
No, it's your turn now. We've been taking people's comments, and of course you heard my own. So now, if we're given that opportunity, what would you do?
Maybe I will save down my comment for the closing. You know, use it like summarizing.
Okay, let's save the best for the last.
Yeah, it's a very good one. Save the best
for the last. Yes.
Dari Adekoya, okay, I've taken that of Dari Adekoya, I've taken that of Mahmoud Halim. Okay, this one is from Shamshu Bello. I will degrade US dollars and all money exchange. I also reduce petrol and gas price. Okay, reducing petrol and gas price, that might be good, but what's the repercussion on the economy? What's the ripple effect? How does it affect the economy? And how do you degrade US dollars? I don't know, I'm not an economist, so is it economists that do that or financial analysts?
Both.
So I don't know which of them, but he says he's going to degrade the US dollar. I don't know, is that feasible? Is that on our part to degrade it? Or are we supposed to improve our foreign exchange so that we're able to be our part? So I don't know if you have the power to degrade it.
I think he's trying to repeat what someone had said, making 2 naira equal $1.
For you to do that, I believe, is to make sure your own naira, your currency is strong.
Okay.
You can't. Yes. I don't think you have control over someone else's currency. But you can actually
control yours.
Factors of production, other things that make your currency better. So how do you downgrade US dollar? So he said he's going to make fertilizer price to be very cheap. That's actually doable. So it's not just making it cheap. You have to, for you to, because you're going to be in you're going to
just
be present
7 days.
So I think you're going to make a policy, even making policy in 7 days, that's feasible. But let's just say, for hypothetically, it will be better for you to make a policy that keeps the price at a minimum. Because if you just say, oh, okay, henceforth start selling fertilizer at the rate of 3,000 naira. When you're gone, the next person will say, hey, fertilizer back to 20K.
Let's do it to 20K.
So, but if there is a policy already in ground, so I think Umo Uta say revenue 70% to the state who produce resources and 30% to the federal. Oh, okay. So he's like, in terms of revenue sharing, Umo, he's advocating that if he's president, what he's going to change the revenue. So it's going to be 70 to states. That's much better because it's the states that produces the resources, and the federal government is going to get 30% of the revenue. So I don't know what the sharing formula is right now, but that sounds like a good one. Olago K. Romini said he's going to, I will firstly sign Electoral Amendment Act and implement 2014 Confab Act, then overhaul the 1999 Constitution.
Wow.
In face value, you might not understand, but these are actually feasible.
These are long-term.
Yes, that will have a long-term effect. You know, signing the Electoral Act. Someone have already said
so
they were going to sign the Amendment Act. Of course, yes, that's one of the things. Almost all the work has been done, so it's just for the president to assent to. So that's actually very feasible. The Confab too, the
2014 Confab.
Yes, he says he's going to implement the act. So I think this is actually doable things that you can do within 1 week. So Ebuka Victor Ikeako said, I'll pass the bill to slash salaries and allowance of public office holders to reasonable amounts. So that his goal is to reduce cost of governance. That's the overhead, running expenses of governance. Okay, they said, still on Ebuka, he said, I'll pass the bill for capital punishment of corrupt public officials. I'll decentralize the center and restructure the economy to a regional setting. So he said he's going to pass capital punishment for
corrupt public
for
office holders.
Okay, so yeah, let me take more time. So many comments, there's so many comments.
I hope we'll have enough time
so
to
many
read
comments. Okay. Andy. Oh, I'm murdering somebody's name right now. Andy Abba Ezekiel said, I will ban all black market bureau de change. It's going to fire the president, IGP, and all service chiefs and their vice chiefs. It's going to ensure civil servant and security operative reconcile their assets with what they declared in their code of conduct bureau assets. Okay. So he said he's going to so have I have this one for Isa Ibrahim. He says what he's going to do in 7 days is to command the Minister of Communication to rebuke. You see, rebuke. Okay, he should be revoked. Okay. To revoke the what are you calling it? MTN license immediately. Isa Ibrahim, why would you want MTN license? Maybe he had a problem.
Personal grudge.
Yeah. So why would you want that? Like it never.
Oh
yeah, it's not something that will cross my mind. But I want to believe he has a reason. Please let us know what your reason is or are. We have Babet Suleiman. I will tackle the issue of insecurity. I will tackle the issue of unemployment. Yes. I will tackle the issue of girl child education and other education problem. I will pay all retirees their gratuity and pension. I will establish more industries. This is very good. The thing with this are actually very good suggestions. These are actually very good points. But within 1 week,
just 7 days.
Yeah, do you think it's feasible? So let me give you an illustration, even though time is not on our side. A while back on social media, so there was this collage, like 4 pictures of 4 ladies, not Nigerians, they were, and then that was during when President Obama of US was president. So his wife's photo was there, that's Michelle. This lady, Oprah Winfrey, was there. Hillary Clinton was there, and Kim Kardashian, the reality TV star, she was there. So someone asked me, just like the way you wanted to put me on the hot seat, because I usually just jump on past when I see stuff like that. So someone now asked me that if I were to be any of those persons for 1 day, that's 24 hours,
who would you
be? You know, so I looked at it. Of course, as at that time, the most powerful person
was Michelle.
No, was the Secretary of State. Hillary Clinton was the most powerful person in that. Yeah, she was the Secretary of State then before she resigned, as at that time.
Okay.
Yes. So automatically everybody would like, they want to be Hillary, they want to be Hillary. She was one of the most powerful women in the world right at that particular point. But I sat down and checked. Hillary will be good. So to my friend's greatest surprise, after looking at the 4 women, guess who I chose?
Oprah.
No, I didn't. So a lot of people were like, oh, since you're in the media, you might want to go with someone who is in your life. You know, I chose Kim Kardashian.
What?
That was the same expression they gave. They're like, you're not the kind of person that would choose somebody like that. And I said, what I considered is, you said 24 hours. If it were a long time thing, without a doubt, I would choose the most powerful woman.
Of course.
But you're saying for 24 hours. So I want somebody who had enough power of 24 hours that I can use to do anything in 24 hours. Now, as at that time, even I want to believe up to now, I don't have any statistics right now. I want to believe even up to now, Kim Kardashian has a better social media clout than any of these persons. Like she can mobilize on social media. So within 24 hours, the only thing I can do within 24 hours is to start a trend. So I can use it. She has that social media influence I can use for just 24 hours to pass any message. I think maybe if it's one reorientation, I want to start, like maybe for instance, I want to do maybe a Me Too movement. For instance, I'm not just saying. She has that clout to start those kind of trends, to get people on a conversation.
She will definitely trend.
So I felt since within that limited period of time, she would be the best person. I think that's what a lot of persons are missing here. If you have 7 days, I've seen some very, very grand ideas. I'll do this, but are they feasible
in 7 days?
That was the point I'm trying to make. So let me take a couple of more comments before you give us your
But remember, you us.
One last one for the road. So I have Kabiru Suleiman. He said, I will engage 80% of lecturers into the system. I will sign a law that will support temporary National Assembly. Nigerians must follow due process. Kabiru Suleiman, what do you mean by temporary National Assembly? Like, do you have an idea what he's trying to say?
Maybe the ones that will serve him for just that 7 days now.
Oh.
National Assembly for 7 days.
Oh, that's what he means. Okay.
Should be, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just
trying to understand. Or maybe he means everybody, maybe they are like the U.S. jury system. You know, there are no permanent jurors.
No, not.
So maybe you have the people, they do their normal daily activities. But when they have jury duty, they come, do it and go. Maybe that's what our leaders will be doing their normal buying and selling. When it's now time for assembly duties,
assemblies, they come.
Maybe that's what he meant, or maybe just temporary one too. Kabiru Suleiman, that's a nice one. Ahmed Mohammed. Okay, I didn't get the. I didn't really get what Ahmed is saying. He just said it's one of those cancer. Okay, he's replying to somebody. Ayomide. Yeah. Okay, let me check the reply. Before then, let me take this of Jude Wokes. He said I'll change the status quo. From what to what? We're changing the status quo from what to what? Yeah. So.
So far, so good. We've seen interesting comments of what and what. One thing I like about we Nigerians is that we have tall dreams. We have very tall dreams. And if given the opportunity, yes, we would want to ensure that all our dreams become realities. And we've seen that from today's comments on the program today. So, for me, I still stick by what I said. But then I also need to add insecurity, the problem of insecurity, to my 7-day. This one now is 7-day agenda, not 7-point agenda. So for you, Victoria, we need to hear your own. We need to hear yours.
Okay. Let me take 1 or 2 more comments because time is not on our side. Someone here, Solo said we're going to run an egalitarian system. Egalitarian. So he's going to change the country to an egalitarian one. Oluwatobi Lobai says he's going to fix Nigeria. Of course, fix Nigeria, but how? That's what we're asking. Okay, I've taken this. Ibrahim then Hamidu said a week is nothing. Of course, a week is nothing. That's what we want to know within that short time. You know, what can you do within a week? Okay. Thank you very much. We still have so many comments here. The comments are ongoing. So if you're still interested, the topic we discussed or we are in the process of discussing is if you're Nigeria's president for 1 week, that's 7 days, not 7 years, not 7 months, what will you do? The time frame is 7 days. So if despite the fact that the time is no longer on site, you can actually like put your comments. Some other persons might come to read it. You might actually have an idea that might propel this country to where we want it to be.
Yeah.
So at this point, everything that has a beginning must have an end. At this junction, it's time to like pull the curtain. So I'm going to say thank you for joining us once again. Thank you for keeping a date with us. We appreciate your time, and we implore you to be with us same time next week Tuesday. From my producer Alade Abiodun, and from my director George Leonard Okafor, and from my co-host Mrs.
Esohe Ebota Akoma.
Okay, I am Bamas Victoria, and saying have a nice day ahead.
Yeah,
thank you.